Okay, so I'll tell you what my intentions are this year, my goals that I'm 100% committed to. And they're in 3 different areas, okay? In my business, success is measured by building assets under management. That's the size of my business. And I want to grow my business by 50 million in new assets to bring in, okay? Which would be that would be a record for me. I've never done that. I've done 30 to 40 most every year in building my business, but 50 is a new that's a new pace for me. I know I can do it. It just hasn't happened for me yet, so this is the year for me to do it. There's things that I have not done in the past that I can do to make that happen, and I'm committed to doing that. Okay, so I have my business goal. That's a very aggressive goal. For rodeo, I'm next year I'll be 56 years old, which I'm 20 years older than the typical bronc rider retires. So, and I've had lots of, as I talked about, I've had plenty of injuries. It's not like I have some genetic gift physically to be able to do what I'm gonna do this year with my body. And I want to win the state championship. It's not age related, so I'll be competing with people that are half my age, less than half my age, and but I wanna win a state championship. I did that in 2015, and so now I'm 3 years older and 4 years older then, and I want to do it again. So that's going to be very important to me, and I know what it's going to require is total commitment. I've got to get better at my core fundamental skills in bronc riding, in my aggressive fundamentals, and I'm going to have injuries through the year, and I'm going to have times when it's going to be tough, but I'm going to get that down. I'll do whatever it takes to win a state championship this year at my age. Now, there is a age weighted rodeo association. It's the Senior Pro Rodeo Association, and so I believe I can go to enough of those in addition to about 35 rodeos I'm going to need to compete in here in California to win the California state title, open age. But I think I can go to enough outside the state of California in that to qualify for their national finals, which are in Las Vegas in the fall, and win my age group for that association. So that'd be 2 titles that I would win this year in rodeo. Okay, so that's my rodeo goals. And then physically, which will dovetail into my other goals, because I believe everything bleeds into everything else. Your emotional life and your physical life and your spiritual life are all interrelated. And when you strengthen one, you automatically strengthen the other. So I want to win a bodybuilding show. Now, I competed in bodybuilding in my 30s. Competed in 3 shows. My very first one I ever did was the lightweight NPC show in Monterey, Seaside Classic, and I won that show I won my class. I went to a bigger show the next year in Hayward, the Contra Costa Classic, and I won second, but I actually did better than I did the year before. It was just a much bigger show with a lot more competitors. And so as far as my shape and what I look like, I improved. And then I did one more huge international show, Muscle Mania in LA, with people from all over the world. And I tried to get in that. I didn't do well in that one. I got eliminated in one of the early cuts, and the reason why is I just tried to get too lean, and I got sick and didn't compete well. So the 3rd show didn't go good. The first 2 shows were really good experiences. So now at this age, 20 years later, I'm going to do another bodybuilding show. Fresno, which I live 30 miles north of Fresno. Fresno has 2 bodybuilding shows a year, one in the spring, one in the fall. I'm going to do the April show, the 3rd week of April in Fresno. And I'm going to go ahead and compete in the open age group for lightweight, novice. And then I'll compete in my age group as well. And so my goal is to win my age group, win my weight class for the open lightweight. And those are the 3 goals. Win a bodybuilding show, win a state title in rodeo, and do $50 million in new business. So those are aggressive. Now for you, whatever it is that you whatever will make you a better version of yourself this year, in whatever areas of endeavor that you have picked out that are important to you, I want you now to set your goals, not wait until New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. Give yourself a month to really think about what will stretch you, but what you see as possible, right? It's got to be both. It can't be so big that you can't believe it in your wildest dreams that you can do it. It's got to be within the realm of possibility, but it's got to stretch you. It's got to be something that you're going to really have to swing for. Set those goals and then work with us through the years. We chronicle our successes and our failures and how we overcome them, the tools we use, so that we can all be successful together as a community, connected through these video blogs. So go ahead and spend some time. You have a whole month before the starting gun goes off. And then 2019 will be all of our very best year.